Hi, I'm John Allen. I'm chairman of Snowfighters Institute, located here in Erie, Pennsylvania. We have an upcoming event based on liability exposure as it pertains to snow and ice management contractors, and that event is facilitated by Josh Ferguson. Attorney Josh Ferguson is probably the leading expert in what it takes in order to defend yourself against slip and fall liability suits that occur to all snow contractors at some point.
It's going to benefit you in that lawsuit. It really will if you're telling them the strengths and weaknesses of what you see in the case and what your guys did and ladies did and didn't do. Because like I said, even if it's a horrible case for you, what's important is that they know that up front. It can be evaluated and then potentially settled early on in the case, because that is ultimately going to save you money as well.
It was an unplugged kind of an event, very casual. A lot of back and forth between us and the presenters. And what it really did was sort of drew back the curtain. I felt like I was watching The Wizard of Oz. And the curtain was pulled back and the wizard was exposed. And we talked about liability, what happens in a slip and fall lawsuit, what's the progress of the whole event. And it was really enlightening. And I think everyone in the session really enjoyed and understood a lot more about what goes on in a liability lawsuit.
Those two probably have talked too as well, those two attorneys saying, yeah, maybe there is a conflict. So hopefully there's an active discussion involved between the attorneys whether there's potential conflict or not.
Josh Ferguson gave me so much more clarity to what I know for my job with the legal and insurance end of everything and the slip and falls. Although I do that every day, he brought it all together for me, and I have so much more now to take back and put all my best practices in place, and so much that I've learned that now I can use and really do my job well.
The biggest return on investment you're ever going to see is educating yourself on how to protect you and your company from the exposures that come from slip and fall liability claims. This is the event that you don't want to miss.